2. Being loved is poor. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. Woman begins by resisting a man's advances and ends by blocking his retreat. You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you have never had the courage to commit. Conversation about the weather is the last refuge of the unimaginative. There are only two kinds of people who are really fascinating: people who know absolutely everything, and people who know absolutely nothing. Man is a rational animal who always loses his temper when he is called upon to act in accordance with the dictates of reason. No object is so beautiful that, under certain conditions, it will not look ugly. Women are made to be loved, not understood. When the gods wish to punish us, they answer our prayers. One of the many lessons that one learns in prison is that things are what they are, and will be what they will be. A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. Experience is one thing you can't get for nothing. A man can't be too careful in the choice of his enemies. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives, a mimicry. Their passions, a quotation. I see when men love women, they give them but a little of their lives. But women, when they love, give everything. Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance. The old believe everything. The middle-aged suspect everything. The young know everything. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. There is only one thing in life worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. Laughter is not at all a bad beginning for a friendship, and it is far the best ending for one. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. There are many things that we would throw away if we were not afraid that others might pick them up. Whenever people agree with me, I always feel I must be wrong. Memory is the diary that we all carry about with us. The advantage of the emotions is that they lead us astray. One can survive everything nowadays, except death, and live down everything except a good reputation. What is a cynic? A man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. Hatred is blind, as well as love. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. The truth is rarely pure, and never simple. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. Ordinary riches can be stolen, real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Our ambition should be to rule ourselves, the true kingdom, for each one of us, and true progress, is to know more, and be more, and to do more. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. Nothing can cure the soul but the senses, just as nothing can cure the senses but the soul. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. Nothing is so aggravating than calmness. If you are not too long, I will wait here for you all my life. Most people die of a sort of creeping common sense, and discover when it is too late that the only things one never regrets are one's mistakes. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That's his. Whenever a man does a thoroughly stupid thing, it is always from the noblest motives. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. Arguments are to be avoided. They are always vulgar, and often convincing. True friends stab you in the front. If you pretend to be good, the world takes you very seriously. If you pretend to be bad, it doesn't. Such is the astounding stupidity of optimism. There are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. Moderation is a fatal thing. Nothing succeeds like excess. How can a woman be expected to be happy with a man who insists on treating her as if she were a perfectly normal human being? All bad poetry springs from genuine feeling. I am the only person in the world I should like to know thoroughly. There is always something ridiculous about the emotions of people whom one has ceased to love.